After years of hype, MV Agusta finally enters the fray with the F3. The fresh-faced MV follows Triumph's successful middleweight formula with its own version of a 675cc inline 3, giving riders the mid-range torque of a twin and the hard-hitting top end of a 4-cylinder. The F3 also incorporates advanced electronics inside an exceptionally compact package to deliver an experience like few other production bikes can.
For me, it's the bike with the most potential in the Shootout. It handles good, it's nimble. I love the seating position and the ergonomics of it. I love the quick shifter on it. That worked actually really well, probably better than any of the other 2 or 3 bikes that actually had the quick shifter.
It was such a different feel, a different sound, a different feel of the motor. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but once out on the track, everything came together. Turn-in was a breeze. The only thing that kind of caught me off guard was the acceleration. You know, you're waiting for it, and you're like, is it coming? And once it comes, it pops. Like, it is a very visceral feeling. You know, it felt great, but at the same time, I was like, kind of wondering, when's it gonna drop in?
I was surprised. You turn the throttle on that thing, and it goes. A little soft off the bottom, but once it's in the revs, snappy motorcycle. I think the electronics were kind of working against the bike. You go to let off the gas, it kind of likes to keep going. So that took a little getting used to, but bike's got a lot of potential.
As you get into the corner, you crack the throttle open, and it feels like the bike has full power, and it feels a little bit jerky on off throttle, like it's a little bit too aggressive. But then as you roll the throttle on to exit the corner, it feels like the bike doesn't, like something's holding it back. It feels like the motor wants to go faster, but that it's kind of choked off a little bit. It ranked pretty far down the list for me, but that's mostly because of the electronics. I think if you could control that issue, I think that the bike would have ranked quite a bit higher.
The bike was probably my slowest bike in terms of lap times. Well, I couldn't tell when I was riding it, because when I was riding it, I was having a blast. Like, it's so raw. Like, you get on the gas on the thing, this bike like squats crazy style, gets all crazy gangster with it, and then like you gas it and you like zip out. It's definitely not the fastest way, but it definitely feels awesome. And it's that kind of adrenaline, like that kind of sporting experience that makes it so fun to ride. Like if I just wanted a bike to go to do track days with, where I'm not concerned about lap times or anything, I just want to have a big ass grin after the end of the day, the MV Agusta F3 would be that, because it's such a sensory rich bike. Like everything it does crazy and it does exciting.
In terms of fun and sheer excitement, the F3 delivers in spades. This charismatic Italian triple rewards its rider with a snappy power band and grin-inducing engine shriek that has to be heard to believe. While many of our testers appreciated certain aspects of the F3, including its maneuverability and turning accuracy, its quirky throttle response along with ineffective suspension damping made it tricky to ride at the limit during Superpole. If MV could sort out some of the bugs, there's little question this bike will run up front.